Hello everyone and welcome to my latest Rust Quickie. In today's episode I want to talk about how you can work with strings in Rust. So let's switch over to Visual Studio Code and let's get started. In the first step I want to show you how you can define string literals in Rust. As you can see, I'm using here again the let keyword to define some variables, and I'm supplying here string literals. As you can see, when you have some special characters in a string, like a backslash, you have to escape them accordingly, or you can also define a so-called raw string with the R prefix, and with that R prefix you don't need to encode a backslash, for example. And another very nice interesting concept in Rust is the fact that you can define strings which are going over multiple lines. As you can see, I'm defining here a larger string, and that string is just split across multiple lines. In that case, those are 2 lines, and that definition works without any problems. When we have a look at the data type, you have defined here a string reference. So this is a reference to a string, and in Rust those string references are stored by default in the read-only data section of your executable. So they are not allocated in any way on the stack or on the heap, because those are just hard-coded values. Those hard-coded values are known at the compilation time, and therefore the Rust compiler can put those hard-coded values into the read-only section of your executable. In the next step, I'm defining here a tuple. As you already know, a tuple consists of multiple values, and those values can have different data types. So the first 2 values in that tuple are again string references, and the last one is just an integer value. And then I'm using here the format macro, which just formats a string, and we extract here those values from the tuple, and that formatted string is then printed out to the console with the print line macro. When you want to allocate a whole string on the heap, you can define that string literal as here, and when you call the function toString, that string literal is allocated on the heap. As you can see from the data type, this is now not a string reference anymore. No, it's a string, and that string is dynamically allocated during the runtime on the heap. You can also work with string slices. So as you already know, with a slice you are able to extract some parts from an array or from a vector. And as you can see here, I'm taking a reference to that variable full name, and I'm extracting here the characters beginning with the position 6 up to the end, and that is just my last name. So let's run that code now with the cargo run command, and as you can see, we were able to extract those values from the tuple. We have formatted that string with the format macro. We were able to print out a string that we were allocating on the heap with the function called toString, and finally we have defined a string slice and extracted the last name from that string slice. So that's the way how to work with strings in Rust. So thanks for watching my today's Rust Quickie, and I'm already looking forward to see you next week again, where I want to talk in more detail about how to work with functions in Rust. Thank you.